All right, let me go ahead and get one more giveaway in here before we go ahead and start for an early bird. Our final winner is going to be Tex_88. Tex_88. Congratulations to you. We'll be reaching out to you after the stream to get your information so we can process your giveaway. We'll go ahead and start here in a brief moment.
This is Alvin Kamara,
Amari Cooper,
Keenan Allen.
And you're watching Good Morning Madden.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Friday edition of Good Morning Madden. Thank God it's Friday. Appreciate everyone coming through. Hey, if you're new to the channel, definitely click on that follow button. Let you know when we go live. We're here Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. to about 11 a.m. Eastern. Right after the stream, we have Madden Live. Of course, we'll go over that schedule so you guys are aware. Not just that, but appreciate all the folks in the chat letting me know with sevens that Twitch drops were working. I went and just checked my account, so that's why I was a little bit delayed, because like I want to see this myself as well, because it just gives me that confidence to be able to tell you guys that they are working. I did get a few Twitch drops. So the way things have been working with the system is, as they've kind of updated it, there was like just a backlog of just random Twitch drops. So you may have gotten some or may have not gotten some, and all that kind of stuff, but we should be fully up and operational going forward. Definitely going to check this out on our next Madden live stream, so I'll be there checking things out on my personal account to make sure I get those Twitch drops and all that kind of great stuff. Got a lot to talk about today. We have some next-gen questions that we're trying to answer for you guys. We did talk with our developers. We also talked with our dual entitlement people, kind of give some context there. We're going to go ahead and go over Autumn Blast Part 2, which is releasing right around 10:30ish or so. We did the preview yesterday, but we'll walk through that for anyone that missed it. Not just that, but we'll go through the 50 players and all that kind of great stuff. I do have some updates. Like I mentioned, from simply going down below in the tile, if you click on that tile and it says get connected, you can connect your Twitch account with your EA Origin account. So every time we go live here, or we go live with Madden Live, or even the MCS events, you will be able to go ahead and get Twitch drops. So those should be enabled. We'll keep a watchful eye on that as well. As we keep talking about next gen Madden, as we keep talking about it kind of hitting for Madden 21, that is happening on December the 4th. Again, just a healthy reminder here that if you do buy it for PS4, Xbox One, you get the next gen game for free. For PS5 or Xbox Series X or S. Various items will carry over. We'll go ahead and talk about that today. I do have some information for you guys regarding that. Also, Madden Voice is still open. You can go check that out over at ea.com/Madden-Voice. Really appreciate you guys providing feedback there so that we can go ahead and escalate that and share that with our developers. Another healthy reminder here, claim your monthly packs. You can link your Amazon Prime account and EA account to get your Ultimate Team rewards. You can go to gaming.amazon.com/Madden21. One thing, I think some folks have gotten a little bit confused about this. You need to have Amazon Prime to go ahead and get these packs. This isn't this isn't related to just kind of Twitch drops. This is more of you connecting your Amazon Prime account with your EA account. So just a heads up there. I did see some confusion on that yesterday, so just a little bit of a heads up. This is all related to your Amazon Prime account. If you got Amazon Prime, you can go ahead and connect that and get those packs. Also, again, new challenges now available for Autumn Blast. We'll walk through this. This is your Master Night Train lane. I'll give you guys a little bit more context on what's going on there. Also, another reminder, just want to let you guys know the Madden Club Championship Ultimate Challenges, those will expire on November 24th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Make sure to go ahead and do those. You need 7 divisional tokens. You need the finale token to go ahead and take advantage and get that MCC Cardinals Champion Pack. This item, just so you guys know, will go into the power-up. So, don't miss out on that. Make sure to go ahead and complete those ultimate challenges so you can go ahead and get those divisional tokens and whatnot. Also, heads up, right after this, we're going to go check out Lauren's stream. I'm going to go check it out because I want to go ahead and check out Lauren's stream, but also make sure that I get my Twitch drops. Buffalo K later on tonight. We got Retro Yimmy as well. And then on Sunday, we got Trumpet Monkey and Mills. A little bit of a heads up as well. Madden Mobile segment. Madden Mobile segment now, 1 p.m. Eastern with Madden Mobile Nick has Twitch drops. So definitely go check that out. Some great stuff all around that he's talking about regarding Madden Mobile. Also want to let you know, we do have Madden Mobile streamers. Unfortunately, we don't have Twitch drops enabled for them at this time. It's something that we're looking into. But again, your schedule today, after the Madden Mobile segment, we got Vol for Life at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. You definitely want to go ahead and check him out. But also something new, Verizon is sponsoring the Competitive Hub Kickoff Tournaments powered by Verizon 5G. You've asked, we've heard. Thanks to our partners at Verizon 5G, built for gamers, for bringing back the weekend league, the weekend tournament. Dive into all new Verizon Competitive Hub kickoff tournament for first looks at your new competitive tournament and rewards you won't want to miss. Madden Mobile Nick is going to be talking about this over there, but a huge shout out to our folks over at Verizon for hooking us up, kind of bringing back this event for the weekend. I believe that the events were happening kind of in the middle of the week, but thanks to Verizon, bringing it back to the weekend. All right, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about next gen. So you guys had a lot of questions, and I really do appreciate it. We'll continue to monitor the chat, and we'll continue to work with Connor and Clint and our development teams to answer some of those kind of questions. Some of the questions I saw were very dual entitlement questions, and we already have a website up for dual entitlement that kind of talks about, well, if I'm on PS4 and I go to PS5, what's that experience? If I go from Xbox One to Xbox Series X or S, what's that experience? But we want to go ahead and highlight that here on stream because you guys had some great questions in that space. So first up, this is one of the newer questions you guys had, and it's like, can players play Madden 21 across console generations? No, players will not be able to play Madden 21 across console generations. Players that are on current generation consoles, like Xbox One, X, or S, will match up with players on those consoles. Players on Xbox Series X or S or PS5 who have upgraded their game to the next gen Madden 21 will match up with players on Xbox Series XS and PS5. So just a heads up there. There is no cross console generation play. If you are on Xbox One X or S, or you're on the PS4, and apologies, I didn't put that there, I just gave it as an example, you're going to match up with those individuals. You're not going to match up with people in that next gen space. So just a little bit of a heads up. Did see some questions regarding that. Next up, will PC get a next-gen upgrade like consoles? So the next-gen Madden NFL 21 experience is currently only available for Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5. This being a console year, I think the team really was focusing on making sure they got this right, and then we'll see what happens in the future with ports and things like that. But again, right now, it is currently only available for Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up in that space. A great question. I know folks like Trumpet Monkey and others were asking that question. The next one is, how does next-gen stats impact ratings? This was a really good one because a lot of people, if you kind of listen to the presentation, next-gen stats are going to play an important part in player movement and how that's going to work in game. But, you guys had some great questions of how does it impact ratings. So next-gen stats will provide another data source to help ratings adjusters in making their weekly ratings adjustments, as we will still look at our ratings process and formula as a proprietary and non-automated. So it's a very manual process. A huge shout out to Dustin and a lot of those other folks out there that are ratings adjusters to make this stuff happen. That being said, next-gen stats will have some impact on ratings, most significantly in making sure that there's a strong correlation between the data and the ratings, as both are strong contributors to the movement system. We are looking forward to going deeper and exploring more here, as there are huge opportunities for a stronger relationship between our ratings and our next-gen stats. So just a little bit of a heads up in that space. Another question we got from you guys is, will my progress transfer if I go from PlayStation 4 to Xbox Series X or S, or Xbox One to PlayStation 5? Unfortunately, no. Progress and content in Madden NFL 21 can only transfer between console families from the same manufacturer, i.e. between a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, or between an Xbox One and an Xbox Series X or S. So just a little bit of a heads up there. Another question, I got like 3 or 4 more questions to go. What will transfer over to the next gen in the franchise mode? Sorry, I should have put in the franchise mode. So here you can export multiple franchise saves for Classic and Face of the Franchise to PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or S. You will still have your previous generation consoles save and continue to and can continue progress there. But if you want that to carry over any new previous generation progress, it would be considered a new next gen import save. Each previous generation import would be a new next generation save. The export does happen directly from previous generation to next generation with no external file or companion app needed. You can transfer online franchise and Face the Franchise online only mode. You cannot transfer offline Classic franchise. So just a little bit of a heads up there for our franchise folks. It's a great question I see right there. Someone says, what about MUT? We're going to get to that for sure. What will transfer over to the next gen in the yard? So your progress in the yard, including your avatar, your gear, and your Madden rank, will transfer to next gen. So just a heads up there. For Madden Ultimate Team enthusiasts, what will transfer to next gen Madden Ultimate Team? So coexistence between previous gen and next gen will be available in Madden Ultimate Team. What this means is that any change in PlayStation 4 will show up in PlayStation 5, and any change in Xbox One will also show up in Xbox Series X and S. Your acquired content in Ultimate Team, including Madden points, your binder content, coins, training, ultimate challenges, missions, will transfer. So just a heads up there. I know we got a lot of Madden Ultimate Team enthusiasts right there. A couple more questions here. Will my progress in competitive modes transfer? If you begin progress in Weekend League on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, then your progress is going to be locked to the previous generation console until you complete the event. And when I say complete the event has to complete, like Weekend League, that event has to complete, so on Monday when it refreshes, that event is considered completed. If you begin the progress in Weekend League on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or S, then your progress is locked to next generation until you complete that event. So again, you can play on both consoles, but just keep in mind where you start, you got to finish. Same goes for solo battles, right? So to put it simply, competitive leaderboards are separated by generation as well. So PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S gameplay cannot qualify for the Madden NFL 21 Championship Series. So just a heads up there. The other thing too here is what is the upgrade experience if I have M21 for previous gen and get a next gen console, right? So if you buy a physical copy of Madden NFL 21 on PlayStation 4 or Xbox, you will be able to download and play Madden NFL 21 on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X from the PlayStation Store or Microsoft Store at no extra cost once the game releases. Now, if you buy a digital copy of Madden NFL 21 on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, your digital copy on Madden NFL 21 is going to be there. It'll be bundled with the PlayStation 4, Xbox One copy, and you'll be able to download a Madden NFL 21 from the actual stores like PlayStation Store and Microsoft Store. So just a heads up there. Now, this is one that's a little bit confusing, and right here you can go ahead and check out the dual entitlement page. There's more information there. But if you buy a physical copy of, let's say, Madden NFL 21 on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, and you upgrade to a discless PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series S, you will need to contact EA support at help.ea.com to validate your purchase using your account information to receive your free upgrade. So just be mindful of that. I do see some people that said, I got the disc, but I'm going to go ahead and go digital next year, kind of with the upgraded consoles. Just be mindful. If you did that for Madden NFL 21, you're going to have to contact help.ea.com to validate your purchase with your account information. So just a heads up there. All right. So those are some of the questions that you guys gave us. We'll be mindful and kind of we have some other questions as well that you guys submitted, and I really do appreciate it. We've reached out to Clint and Connor. We're waiting for them to get back to us so that we can go ahead and share some of that information. We did get some information from PR and some other teams, like our brand and marketing teams, but we wanted to make sure that with the development team, everything was reading correctly before we shared that with you guys. So we'll definitely do that. Also, Autumn Blast Part 2. So let's talk about that. Autumn Blast Part 2 is here. I went ahead and showed the players yesterday. These players are launching in game today. you can go ahead and check them out. You make sure to follow at EA Sports _ Mutt. They will go ahead and tweet out the specific players once they're ready. Also look for in-game messaging. But all these players right here are your part 2 of Autumn Blast, right? So we got Jimmy Smith. We have Jamison Crowder. We also have Jordan Poyer. I saw some people in chat saying they couldn't wait to get Jordan Poyer. We got Ryan Kelly. But we also have some new Autumn Aces that are going to be available in game. So we have Von Miller. It's going to be one of the new Autumn Aces. You have Daniel Hunter, who is another one of the Autumn Aces. We got Austin Hooper, who is the 3rd Autumn Ace. And then the 4th Autumn Ace is going to be Aaron Jones. And we'll go ahead and talk about how you can go ahead and get these players. You can get these players by simply playing the Madden Gathering. It's a co-op event. You can play it as a co-op with your friends in Ultimate Challenges, or you can go ahead and also play that event by doing the Squads event. But we also highlighted that your master is going to be Night Train Lane. Once you complete Night Train Lane, you'll get him back and his power up auctionable, and all the other players, the Autumn Aces, all 4 of them, you'll also get those back, and they will be NAT. Also, your LTD item for today is going to be Drew Brees. I know some people were saying change Tony Romo from improviser, and that's already locked in there. But hey, Drew Brees, we got him as a field general. He's got that 90 throw power, 93 throw under pressure, 92 play action, and whatnot. So he's going to be your LTD. He'll be in packs for a period of time. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about Autumn Blast. Folks that were here yesterday will know exactly what's involved here. So there's going to be a new ultimate challenge called Madden the Gathering. When you go ahead and play one of those, you'll have the opportunity to earn an 80 overall Autumn Ace. So that 80 overall Autumn Ace, you're going to be able to upgrade him to a 92 overall. Also, there's going to be another ultimate challenge called the Turkey Bowl. This Turkey Bowl challenge is going to be an opportunity to go ahead and get ahead and play, kind of earn some of those Blitz Bolts that you're going to need for the Blitz program. So you'll be able to earn Blitz Bolts and whatnot from simply doing this. Also, of course, we talked about this earlier. You can go ahead and get your Night Train Lane and whatnot. So here is, I'm just going through the missions real quick here. You guys have already seen this, but again, Madden the Gathering, here's going to be the ultimate challenge. One thing I did want to highlight is with this specific ultimate challenge, it is a co-op event, so you're going to have to do this either in co-op or there's a squads event that you can go ahead and complete. Just a heads up, you can earn up to 2,350 fallen leaves from simply doing this event. So just a little bit of a heads up in that space. If you're wondering how many leaves, there's quite a few tiers. It goes all the way up to tier 30. And then the first gathering event, you complete these daily. These are daily events. Complete them. You'll go ahead and get those recipe collectibles. Let's say that you decide to go ahead and do this event. The Ultimate Challenge Co-op. You can also do the Squads event. You can earn 2 recipe collectibles a day. You only need 6 to go ahead and get that 92 overall automation. You can get it done in 3 days. But if you don't like playing the Squads event, or you just like playing Ultimate Challenges, and you just want to take it at that pace, you just need 6 days. You'll go ahead and get those completed. Also, like I mentioned, here's an example of what those Ultimate Challenges will look like. You have to win the game, of course. And then for the Turkey Bowl, Blitz Bolts are back. So our Blitz program is going to be kicking off on November 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern. From simply doing the Turkey Bowl, you'll get a little bit of a head start for getting some of those Blitz Bolts. You'll also be able to get that Autumn Blast uniforms as well that will be in game. So we do have some Autumn Blast uniforms from reaching some of those milestone tiers. Also with the Turkey Bowl, want to let you know once you complete this event, you will go ahead and get a trophy, like a trophy token that will convert into an Autumn Blast player on 11/26. Again, here's a Squads event, so just a little bit of a heads up. Here's a Squads event. You can go ahead and play this. And again, this is more of a it's a traditional college time overtime rule, so it's not full games. You can go ahead and play squads with your peers, and here's a reward structure. Again, 3 total wins get you 1 food collectible. You can go ahead and earn some series trophies and some coins and whatnot. Your Night Train Lane, here is your master set. We've already talked about that. And then, of course, again, the Autumn Blast program is there. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about what you guys want to talk about, and that is the 50. Who are the new 50 players? Let's get into that. We went ahead and teased this over at EA Sports _Mutt. Adrian Peterson all day. Got that 91 speed. He's got that 92 trucking. And he has that, yeah. I won't comment on his change of direction. All right, next up, we have Dwight Freeney. So we have Dwight Freeney. He's going to be a right end. He is part of the 50 program. He's got that 87 speed. He's got that 93 finesse, 91 block shedding. So Dwight Freeney is going to be the 50 player item that is going to go ahead and come out in game. And then last but not least, the piece of the resistance is Darrell Revis. Darrell Revis will be coming back to Madden. He's got 92 speed. He's got 92 man, 88 zone, 92 press. So Darrell Revis is back, and we'll make sure that he is included in some of these giveaways that we're doing today. Of course, you're going to have some ultimate challenges that are going to release right around 2 o'clock or so. So just a little bit of a heads up for your week 9. And then, of course, you'll be able to go ahead and grind these out, go ahead and earn those stars and whatnot. And then if you're curious on what's included in the sets, you're going to exchange 32 83 plus overall fresh players to earn a 93 overall stacked Dwight Freeney and his power up. The same goes for all of the other players. So there you have it. Those are all your updates today. I know it's quite a bit, but again, Autumn Blast is here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some giveaways, and then we're going to go ahead and skedaddle on out of here. I know it's a little bit of a